Vahguru, 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 Guru, 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 Guru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸਾਚਾ ਏਕ ਤੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਮੈਲ ਭਰੀ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ। ਭਾਈ ਰੇ ਮੈਲ ਨਾਹੀ ਨਿਰਮਲ ਜਲ ਨਾਏ। ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸਾਚਾ ਏਕ ਤੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਮੈਲ ਭਰੀ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ। ਹਰ ਕਾ ਮੰਦਰ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕੀਆ ਕਰਮੈ ਹਾਰ। ਰਵ ਸਸ ਦੀਪ ਅਨੂਪ ਜੋਤ ਤ੍ਰਿਭਵਨ ਜੋਤ ਅਪਾਰ। ਹਾਟ ਪਟਨ ਗੜ ਕੋਠੜੀ ਸੱਚ ਸੌਦਾ ਵਪਾਰ। We discussed this Shabad fully when we were on 57. There are recordings still there, so you can look into it. But at the end of the day, whenever Maharaj talks about Nirmal, pure, it's compared with a water. And Maharaj also say that Vaiguruji is the only entity who is Nirmal, and that entity is within us. बाहर नहीं जाना अपना किधर लब्बन वास्ते अंदर ही है, and he is Nirmal. So whenever now we are discussing the Ashtapadi, which talks about Brahm Gyani. Brahm Gyani, two separate words. As collective word, we call it Brahm Gyani. दो वखोखरे word ने. Brahm की है all the Vaheguru which is outside. That's why we always, use this line. Brahma mein jan mein par Brahm. We are sitting in the Brahm currently, right now. All around us, this Khalikla, if you eliminate these objects, everything is Brahm. In the universe, on the left, on the right, it's all Brahm. When Maharaj talks about Brahm Gyani, now that Brahm, Maharaj says, Brahma mein jan mein par Brahm. And where is par Brahm? Par Brahm is within us. Par Brahm kithe sade vich hai? If you want to meet him, you have to go within you, because he's there, otherwise everywhere outside. When Maharaj talks about Brahm Gyani, as in finding the wisdom, Gyan, whosoever has the wisdom of this whole Brahm, we can also call it Brahman, the universe. Physical, in this world, the scientists have a limit. They can understand things through a physical perspective. And they have to use telescopes and maybe a satellite systems to understand the whole Brahman, the universe. But Maharaj says, if you want to understand the whole Brahman, that whole Brahman is also within you. Jo Brahmande, soi pinde. Tade andar bhi hui. That means that Atma, which is inside us, is a Satguru, is a Par Brahm. वो साढ़े अंदर ही है, Atam Ram. That's why it says Atam Ram, Ram hai Atam. Brahm Gyani, Nirmal te Nirmala, the purest form. When we just look into our Atma, it's pure, very, very pure. You can know a lot of purest things or purest entities or purest people, but they will still have some mal. Because when we get this physical body, what is the definition of this physical body as per Gurbani? Bishta, Ast, Rakat, Parete Cham. Cham da basharir, skin. The skin has a Bishta also, Ast also, Ast as in the bone, Rakat also as in blood, and on top of that, there is a Cham. Cham da levete sharir. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, he didn't prove as such, meaning we know from a history that even his physical body was not found. That is the purest form of Brahm Gyani. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, physical body was not found. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, physical body was not found. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੰਸਕਾਰ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏ. So what we know, the Satguru Ji, they were the real Brahm Gyani. Can we become like him? Only with his kripa. Apna jorni, not by our ego. When we will find ourselves, we have to look into ourselves. अपने आप को समझना है. नानक गुरमुख आप पछाणे प्रभ जैसे अविनाशी. We are like Prabh. But we have to look inside by killing our ego. When our dhyan, our focus will change from Maya to the Brahm. Now outside, when we look in outside, there's beautiful buildings which human beings created. There are gardens and everything. There is a nature also, which Vaiguruji created, mountains and hills and river and all. But what is in between? This empty space, this Kali Kala. It's all, everything is, nothing is empty actually. That emptiness which we see is Vaiguruji himself. Brahm Gyani निर्मल ते निर्मला जैसे मैल न लागे जला. So if you put some, filth or some dirt in a water, in a glass of water, what will happen? That dirt will settle in the ground. The water will be still pure. पानी कभी गंदा नहीं ਹੁੰਦਾ. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਗੰਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ, this is a dirty water. Water is not dirty. There is a dirt in the water. Water is not dirty. There is a dirt in the water. But Maharaj says the Brahm Gyani is like that. It's a purest of pure. There is no dirt. There is no filth. Brahm Gyani ke man hoye pragas. Through Brahm Gyani. That's why it's very important to understand the Gurbani grammar also. Through Brahm Gyani's mind, as in through the wisdom of Brahm Gyani, whosoever will take Brahm Gyan from Brahm Gyani, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Gurbani Guru, Brahm Gyani ke man hoye pragas, through the mind, through the wisdom of Brahm Gyani, through the Brahm Gyan, through the wisdom, we can get pragas. That's the job of a guru. What is the meaning of guru? Guru, who brings light in the darkness. Janam ham kalak tove. We got this life to clean the filth. Purest of pure. Then our mind, when our mind becomes one with Atma, and that will happen through Brahm Gyan, through Gurbani Guru, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Maharaj is giving an example. Where is he? And just like you have a sky on the earth, on top of the earth, or you see everywhere there is a sky, like empty space, that Akash Tat is there also everywhere. Jaise tar upar Akash. Brahm Gyani ke mitra satra saman. Now, in the Gurdwara, there is a Prakash of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Gurbani Guru is there, is being recited. Maybe the person who is reciting the Gurbani, singing the Kirtan, maybe they differentiate among the people that this is a good person, this is a bad person, I like him, he's my friend, he's my foe. But does Gurbani differentiates? Anybody can go to the Gurdwara Sahib, anybody can do a matha take, anybody can listen to Gurbani. Gurbani will not differentiate who to give the wisdom. A thief can also get the same wisdom as a samsad, as Sachi Sangat. Same. In Sachi Sangat, anybody can come and get the wisdom. For Brahm Gyani, for the wisdom of Gurbani, everything is same. Brahm Gyani ke mitra satra saman. Why we say Gurbani kahe sevak jan mane? Because if Brahm Gyani, as in Vaiguru, as in Satguru, as in the purest and purest form of our Atmram, if it doesn't differentiate, when we are taking that wisdom, how can we differentiate? ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ 'ਚ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. But now we have to look inside, ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ, do a self introspection, ਅੰਦਰ ਝਾਤੀ ਮਾਰੋ, ਦੇਖੋ ਅੰਦਰ. Let's see inside right now. Close your eyes and see, do we hate anybody? Do we differentiate? Do we have a biased nature? Reason might be anything. If you will find the reasons, there will be many reasons. And you all know we all know that the reason is those doots, which helps us, or I should say, which makes us differentiate among people. Otherwise, there is no difference. But we will love our kid better than the other person's kid. We will like our family better than other person's family. We like Sikhs more than Muslims. Will like Sikhs more than Hindus, or Hindus will they, it's like it's mine. For Maharaj, for Brahm Gyani, whole Brahmand is his own. Whole Brahmand, Sara Brahmand hi apna. Everything is there. That's why, at least at this stage, I cannot find any Brahm Gyani in the physical form. Did Brahm Gyani walked on this earth, on this physical world? Yes. They were Satguruji. Who is our current Brahm Gyani? Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Maharaj, Gurbani Shabad. That's our Brahm Gyani. Brahm Gyani ke nahi abhiman. Now, if the physical person will be there, they will differentiate and they'll say, they'll have an ego. I think will be there. I am better than others. No, Maharaj says no. Even if a little bit of abhiman is there, that person cannot be Brahm Gyani. Brahm Gyani, Uch te Ucha, he's greatest of all, highest of all. ਤੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ? ऊंचे ऊपर ऊंचा नाव एवड ऊंचा हुए कोए तिस ऊंचे को जाने सोए. So that naam, that shabad, that Satguruji is Brahm Gyani. That naam is the Brahm Gyani. That Atam Ram is the Brahm Gyani. मन अपने है सबते नीचा. ब्रह्म ज्ञानी ऊंच ते ऊंचा, मन अपने है सबते नीचा. The one who will recognize the Brahm Gyan, the one who will find that Brahm Gyani inside them, that Atam Ram inside them, that Satguruji inside them, that Shabad inside them, their mind will be always humble. Nicha means humble. They will consider apne aapnu always humble. They will be humble. They will not have ego. Even if you get a little bit of a Brahm Gyan, if we get a little bit, thoda ja bhi Brahm Gyan milta hai na ji, Guru Pyare, we will know the reality. We'll become humble. It's a humbling experience. What Guruji wanted from us and what are we doing? It's a humbling experience. A Jivan Jach hai. This is must. 100%. If you want to meet Vaheguru, this Jivan Jach, this lifestyle is must. Lifestyle of Brahm Gyani. We can walk, at least we can walk on the path of Brahm Gyani. Whatever Gurbani is saying, let's try to do it. Brahm Gyani se jan paye nanak jin prab aap kare. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਏਦਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ. Nobody can call themselves Brahm Gyani. No. Even we cannot call anybody Brahm Gyani. And there will be a pankti which will come. Maybe in the next pad, we'll see. But Brahm Gyani se jan paye, only those jans, har jan aisa chahiye jaisa har hi hoye, that jan नानक जिन प्रभ आप करे, वो आप बनाएगा ब्रह्म ज्ञानी किसे ने. What does that mean? That means it is in the hands of Prabh, Vaheguru. We can do very little about it. We can try to walk on the path of Gurbani Guru. We can jap naam, we can put the dhyan, but whether we will achieve that stage or not, because that's a final stage. It's up to him. It's up to Vaheguruji that but first we have to recognize ourselves. Brahm Gyani Sagal ki Reena. Let's consider a mind when these 10 Gurus Saban, physical Gurus, walked on this earth, on this world. How did they consider themselves? Sara kuch si hona kol. But they were very humble. And that's what we can also become humble. We can also become the dust of everybody by listening to the Brahm Gyan, by walking on the path of the Brahm Gyan. Brahm Gyani sagal ki reena, Atam ras Brahm Gyani china. The one who has recognized the Atam. The one who has recognized the Atam inside, that I am not this physical body. शरीर तो रहना नहीं गुरु प्यारे हो जिन्ना मर्जी कोशिश कर लो. You can spend hundreds of years. You can come again and again in this world. You cannot have this physical body forever. शरीर कभी नहीं रहना. And that's why when Brahm Gyan, that's why this is the reason why GuruNanak Dev Ji Maharaj, he didn't even let people do his saskar, do his cremation, because he wanted to show something. He wanted to show I am nothing. That is a true Brahm Gyani. Atam Ras Brahm Gyani Chi. Now recognize yourself. That I am not the physical body, I am the Atam Ram inside me. That essence inside me, that energy inside me is God energy, is Naam, that sound, that light. It's just sound and light, nothing else. And if you will look into these scans, brain scans, what they find is some waves. Only waves. That electromagnetic waves. That's what we are. Nothing more than that. A consciousness is nothing but the brain waves. And that brain waves are the same brain waves which are connected to all over the world. That's why we have connection with each other. Brahm Gyani sagal ki reena, Atam ras Brahm Gyani china. Brahm Gyani ki sab upar maya. This is not Maya, this is Maya. Brahm Gyani ki sab upar Maya. Maya is Kirpa. That means Vaheguru. Vaheguru do the Kirpa on everybody, because Vaheguru will not differentiate. Satguru ji will not differentiate. कहते सारे होते कृपा करेगा, ठंडक पड़ेगी. Even if we have a little bit of a Brahm Gyan, even if we are not fully there, when you read a Gurbani with love, when you listen to the Gurbani with love, you will have the Kripa. When you will do the Simran with love, you will have the Kripa. Brahm Gyani ki sab upar maya, Brahm Gyani te kach bura na paya. And the Brahm Gyani will not do bad to anybody. किसी दे नाल मंदा नहीं करेगा, ना आप करेगा, ना दूजे नु करन देगा. And if you are in the company of the Brahm Gyani, you will feel good. Even the bad thoughts will go away. That's why when we go to the Gurdwara Sahib, in front of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, when we listen to the Kirtan, मन च ठंडक पैंदी. ब्रह्म ज्ञानी ते कुछ बुरा ना पया. ब्रह्म ज्ञानी सदा समदृशी. Samdras, meaning it will not do any partiality. Brahm Gyani, Gurbani Guru is not biased. It's always impartial, always impartial. Brahm Gyani ki drishta amrit barsi. Anybody who will achieve a Brahm Gyan, where just like we mentioned, there are waves, brain waves. Similarly, there are vibrations. There are good vibes when we go to the Gurdwara Sahib. Anybody who will achieve those vibes, their drishti, as in their sight, will also become a divine sight. That's why Many sakhis are there of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Das Guru Sahban, that when they used to put a drishti on somebody, they used to change, their life used to be changed. They used to get connected with Vaheguru. Sirf drishti de naal. And that drishti is also within you. When your mind will be filled with the joy of Naam, when you will listen to the Shabad, then what will happen when you will put a drishti, ए नेत्रो मेरे हाथ तुम में जोत तरी हर बिन अवरना देखो कोई. When you put the drishti there, it will be Amrit drishti. That drishti itself will change the person. Whosoever will see that divine sight of yours will be changed. And when we read the Gurbani, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ, because it's a Brahm Gyan, if you are listening to the Gurbani, if you are reading the Gurbani, your life changes. That's Amrit Drishti of Gurbani. When those Shabad will touch your soul, as in the mind, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਿਆਨ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, when we take a wisdom, it touches our mind. It cleans the filth of our mind. That is the Amrit Drishti of the Brahm Gyani, of Gurbani Guru. Brahm Gyani ki Drishta Amrit Barsi. And whosoever will have that Brahm Gyan, if they will have no bias, when their divine sight will be away from lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, it will be full, pure love, purest of pure. Then the life of the other person will also change. It will be so beautiful. Brahm Gyani ki Drishti Amrit Barsi. Just like you have a rain, you look into the sky, the beautiful rain drops are coming. Little bit of a raindrops are coming on your face. You feel so good. That will be the drisht of Brahm Gyani. And there are many stories when Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, or 10 Guru Sahban looked into somebody, they felt so beautiful, as if the Amrit was coming on their face. Brahm Gyani Bandhan te Mukta. This is a teaching for us, that if we will take a Brahm Gyan, how we will know that Brahm Gyan is coming? Some people think, oh, I'm depressed, I don't like to do anything. No, you're not depressed. When you're taking the Brahm Gyan, you are disconnected with this world. Then you know the reality. There is no bandhan left there. There is no entanglements there. No bandhan. No emotional attachment. No emotional attachment is there with anything or anybody. No emotional attachment. Brahm Gyani ki nirmal jugta. Brahm Gyani bandhan te mukta, liberated. When we have no emotional attachment, we are mukat. All the Brahm Gyanis in the physical form were mukat. Gurbani is mukat. It will make us also mukat. Brahm Gyani ki nirmal jugta. The technique also is very nirmal. As in, when we take the wisdom, the lifestyle of Gurbani Guru, when we know the jugat of how to live this life, when we get this gur, when we get this wisdom on how to live this life, the life also become purest, pure life. What is the food of Brahm Gyani? Through Brahm Gyani, our food will also become Brahm Gyan. Brahm Gyani ka bhojan Gyan, Nanak Brahm Gyani ka Brahm Dhyan. Now just look into it. Your dhyan should be always in the Brahm, always in the Brahman, not into the physical entities, not into the physical attachment. ਇੱਥੋਂ ਪੁੱਟਣਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਣਾ. ਬੁੱਲੇ ਸ਼ਾਹ, not ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ, but just saying by ਬੁੱਲੇ ਸ਼ਾਹ. ਬੁੱਲੇ ਸ਼ਾਹ, ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਪਾਉਣਾ, ਇੱਥੋਂ ਪੁੱਟਣਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਣਾ. ਇੱਥੇ ਪੁੱਟਣਾ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਣਾ. what does that mean? ਪੁੱਟਣਾ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਪੁੱਟਣਾ? from the maya, from the attachment. Disconnect yourself from the maya and connect yourself with the Shabad. कुछ और नहीं पाना. This is the only thing which we have to go. Nirvichar avastha. And there are no attachment, no thoughts. When we are disconnected from this physical world and connected with the Brahm. Brahm Gyani ka Bhojan Gyan, Nanak Brahm Gyani ka Brahm Dhyan. That's it. The only Dhyan is in the Brahm, in the Vaheguru. Atho put liya. Emotional attachment is no longer there. Brahm Gyani ek upar aas. Gurbani only teaches about one Vaheguru. And whosoever will take the Gyan of Gurbani Guru, the wisdom, they will also have a hope only towards one, not dependent on others. Because everything will be given by one. Brahm Gyani ka nahi binas. Brahm Gyani can never perish. Now the physical beings who call themselves Brahm Gyani, they perish. Because it is not a physical state. It is a state of a mind. It is a state of when mind becomes one with Atma. Because it's a Shabad. When we become Shabadrup, a sound. That's why it cannot be destroyed. Brahm Gyani ka nahi binas. Brahm Gyani ka garibi samaha. Humility. Garibi is not the poor stuff, but it's humility. Whenever we will take a Brahm Gyan, we will also become humble. If we will not become humble, if we'll have ego, we cannot merge in one way. Kadini. Ego is the biggest problem. It's a wall. Brahm Gyani par upkar umaha. We always passionate about helping others. Always passionate when we will get a Brahm Gyan. That's why wherever GuruNanak Dev Ji went, wherever Guru Gobind Singh Ji went, even when Guru Gobind Singh Ji used his arrow, bow and arrow, तीर कमान जो तीर चलाया, that arrow was also doing paropkar. Always he helped everybody. In his arrow, it is said, in the front of his arrow, there used to be a gold. Even if somebody dies in the war, and if the arrow of Guru Gobind Singh Ji went into them, and that poor fella, they will also have, they can use that gold to sell it so that his family can still survive, and the money for his funeral is also given. Hamesha paropkar, all the time. Even in the war, there was a paropkar. Brahm Gyani par upkar umaha. Brahm Gyani ka nahi tanda. Again, tanda, bandhan, one and the same thing. Normally, the meaning of tanda is the word. Meaning, he's not busy in dukandari, selling stuff. Even if he's there selling stuff, then what is he doing? Tera, 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 tera. That's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji said in Sultanpur Lodi. Tera hi tera. Everything is yours, 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 yours. 13. Tera. Tera, 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 tera. Brahm Gyani ka nahi tanda. No attachments. Does not worry about the money. Because den wala kaun hai? Who is the given? One Vaheguru. Brahm Gyani le tavat banda. Mind is in control. Mind will not go here and there. Mind will not wander. As in, the mind will not get connected with the Maya. Brahm Gyani keh hoye so pala. Always and always thinking about the pala. That's why when we get a Brahm Gyan from Gurbani Guru tells us also, Farida bure da pala kar, gussa man na handaye, dehi rog na lag gayi, palle sab kuch paye. Sadi dehi te bhi koi rog nahi lagega. When we will think good, that's why they say that don't break anybody's heart. Kise da dil na dukhao. Or we keep on doing it. But we keep on doing it. सारे दा भला करना है, सारे दा भला सोचना है. That's what we are getting out of it. This is a message. सारे दा भला करना. Brahm Gyani Sufal Phala. And then you will get a naam. You know how we get a naam? This is all the way to get a naam. Fair phala milega. Then the fruit of naam we will get. Then the purpose of our life will be accomplished. Brahm Gyani Sang Sagal Udar. The company of Brahm Gyani. That's why they, whenever in the Gurdwara Sahib, it's always Guru Granth Sahib Ji is there. And when the Sangat comes in front of Tanchiri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, everybody gets saved when we listen to Gurbani. Why? Because our mind, our thoughts will be pure. We will have zero thoughts. We will be in bliss. सारे दा उधार हो जाता है. ब्रह्म ज्ञानी संग in the sangat, in sachi sangat, sagal udhar, everybody saved. Nanak Brahm Gyani japa sagal sansar, and everybody will remember Brahm Gyani. Do the Simran, will chant for Brahm Gyani. Tan Guru Nanak, Tan Guru Nanak, Tan Guru Nanak, Tan Guru Nanak. Nanak Brahm Gyani japa sagal sansar, meaning remember the good qualities, because the bliss of the Brahm Gyani, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Brahm Gyani ka ek rang. Ek rang meaning it will always have love for Vaheguru. Brahm Gyani will always talk about one Vaheguru, the love for Vaheguru. That's what Gurbani Guru tells us. Only one. Ik Oankar. Brahm Gyani ka ek rang. Brahm Gyani ka basa Prab Sang. All the time, Vaheguruji is there. That's why Maharaj says, Pothi Parmeshwar ka Than. Wherever Guru Granth Sahib Ji is there, wherever Guru Sangat is there, wherever Brahm Gyani is there, Vaheguruji is there. Brahm Gyani ke basai, Brahm Gyani ke basai sab sang, Prab Sang. Brahm Gyani ke basai Prab Sang. Brahm Gyani ke naam Adhar. Brahm Gyani ke naam Parvar. What is the support of Brahm Gyani? When we'll take a Brahm Gyan, our support, we will know, is only Naam. Only Naam can save us. Only Naam can save us. Only that Naam which is given by the Satguru, by the Brahm Gyani, by the Satguruji sitting inside us, by the Atam Ram inside us. Satgur Sikh ko naam tan de, Gur ka Sikh vadpagi hai. Brahm Gyani ka naam parvar. Kende parvar ki hai. What is the family of Brahm Gyani? Naam. Because naam is in everybody. That Atam Ram is in everybody. That Satguruji is in everybody. Meaning everybody is the family of Brahm Gyani. क्योंकि सारे च नाम है. Everybody has naam. Brahm Gyani sada sad jagat. It's not sleeping. Whenever the word jagat comes, think about somebody sleeping in Maya. Maya de tandyan de vich. By connecting with Maya, we are sleeping. Because that's not the reality. That's not what we came for. And I posted one small shot, and I'll put it in the others also, that it was a guy who died, And they said he had crores of rupees, millions and billions of rupees. And when his last time came, nobody was even close to him. Nobody knew he died. That means even connecting with the Maya, we still have to leave this body, maybe in the bad situation. That's why we have to be awake. अपना मन जगाना है 3 गुना तो, because we are sleeping. जाग जगाना है. With the Gurbani Guru, we can wake up our mind. Through Naam Jap, we can wake up our mind. Why Japna is very important? Because we go from multiple thoughts to one thought. When we go to the Nirvichara Avastha, there are no longer any thoughts. Jagega man. Brahm Gyani Sada Sad Jagat. No thoughts of this world. Always connected with Vaheguru. Brahm Gyani Aham Buddha Tyagat. When we'll take the Brahm Gyan, through Brahm Gyani, through Gurbani Guru, even our ego will go away. त्याग देंगे अपना अपनी ego. मैं मेरी छड़ देंगे. We'll say, oh, this is not mine. This, because we know the reality of the world, that we have to perish. Our physical body has to perish. Why to be egotistical? Brahm Gyani ka man Paramanand, with the Gyan, with the wisdom of Brahm Gyan in our mind, through the wisdom of Brahm Gyan, through the company of Brahm Gyani, we will meet Paramanand, as in Vaheguru. We will get a supreme bliss through the Naam. Brahm Gyani ke kar sada anand. Kar keda ji? This body inside, the Sukham Dehi. We will always have bliss. We will be always, our mind will be always in bliss with the Gurbani Guru. Brahm Gyani Sukh Sahaj Nivas. Nanak Brahm Gyani ka nahi binas. Sukh Sahaj Nivas. When we will take Gurbani Guru's Brahm Gyan, our mind will be Sukhi, we will be in Sahaj, we will have Sukh Sahaj Nivas. Sukh will come, Sahaj will come in the company of Gurbani. Hamesha Gurbani di company chalo. Always keep on thinking about, contemplating, taking the wisdom of Gurbani Guru. Listen to the Kirtan, listen to the Gurbani, make your life as per Gurbani Guru. That's a true Brahm Gyan. And that's what GuruNanak Dev Ji, true Brahm Gyanis, our 10 Gurus, taught us. Nanak Brahm Gyani ka nahi binas. It never perishes. Guru Nanak is still within us, with everybody, because his Gyan is within us. His wisdom is within us. And to capture more wisdom, you need a Dhyan. If the mind will be empty, then only we can get the Gyan. Aoji, Wah tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru tummy out, listen to your voice. Ga ke, gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao. Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru. जब आप लोग गुरु कह रहे हो, सेवा कर लो. Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah
Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Wah Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, 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 अंतर्गत सिमरन वाहिगुरु जी। मनी बोले मनी सुने। वाहिगुरु जी हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखे बिख खाई, माया मोह परम पै भूले, सुतदारा स्यो प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई।